Established in 1964, the National Bank of Rwanda, BNR, mirrors the story of the Rwandan people. In its 50 years of operation, the bank has shown resilience and is today an economic pillar in Rwanda. Operating as the country's financial sector regulator, BNR has taken a lead role in fostering financial inclusion in the country. This has seen the numbers nearly double between 2008 to 2012, with many more Rwandans taking up to the formal banking sector.
The National Bank of Rwanda Act was revised and granted the bank full independence to formulate and implement monetary policy and ensure financial stability. Since then, BNR has been conducting efficient monetary policy anchored on the use of market-based policy instruments, which has significantly improved the allocation of financial resources to different sectors of the economy. With these reforms removing all capital, credit, and exchange controls, together with other reforms in other sectors of the economy, average economic growth of 8.6% was recorded between 1996 and 2013.
While applauding the management, staff and stakeholders of BNR, Rwanda's President Paul Kagame said the central bank has emulated resilience and safeguarded the Rwandan economy for the past 20 years.
The National Bank of Rwanda has played a key role in rebuilding our country. Our government inherited a devastated economy and empty coffers, but the bank has mirrored the resilience of the country and its people. I wish to congratulate you for safeguarding Rwanda's economy for the last 2 decades and making sure that we remain on the path of equitable growth and development. The work that has been done by the bank is the foundation of the confidence that global markets and investors increasingly have in the future of the Rwandan economy. Just as important is the trust that Rwandans today have in our economy. We see a stable currency and a trustworthy banking system. As a result, we are doing better than ever before at saving and investing for the future of our families and the nation as a whole. But as we all know, there is still a lot of work to do so that everyone has access to the tools of financial empowerment.
Currently, Rwanda has over 15 banks under BNR's watch, as well as nearly 500 microfinance institutions on its radar. The bank has ensured that the sector remains stable by providing leadership in policy and supervisory roles. This has seen the country maintain an average growth rate of 8.6% over the past 5 years. The same has been achieved through inflation at single digit, averaging 6.5% over the period.
Going forward, financial inclusion must be a principal objective of financial sector regulatory frameworks. Regulations that make it difficult for financial institutions to innovate or too expensive to offer products to lower income people have to be urgently reviewed. After all, today's new technologies and methods, many of which have already been referred to, make it easier than ever before to ensure the integrity of the financial system without excluding the poor from it. we don't have to choose between these two goals.
Currently, BNR has 5 upcountry branches in East, South, North, and 2 in the Western province, which ably serve the entire country.
Sharing our experience with other colleagues, the regulators, and private sectors in the financial sector across the continent, as well as our international partners, will give us an opportunity to learn from each other and come up with measures that will help us to expedite financial inclusion in our countries.
Going forward, BNR says it is committed to growing financial inclusion in Rwanda. This, it projects, should be at 80% by the year 2017.
Today, for us in the bank, financial inclusion, as I said, is not just something that we do as a service. It is a service, but it is also a very important commercial proposition.
At the conference, BNR partnered with the World Bank, the Alliance for Financial Inclusion, and the Africa Development Bank. The one-day event saw regional central bank governors converge in Kigali under the theme Financial Inclusion for Inclusive Growth and Sustainable Development.